1 month ago today, I had my braces put in. Follow me in my first 4 weeks and let me share with you what I've learned. I have always been conscious about my teeth. Every time I'd have my picture taken, or if I take a video of myself, I'm always thinking what would I look like on the screen with my teeth showing. Most of my pictures look like these. All smiling with my mouth closed, afraid to show any teeth. And if I was lucky and the camera angle was perfect and my smile was covering the right amount of teeth, I'd have some photos where my teeth would look okay. But most of the time, my what I call fangs, my canines, would always be on show, and these pictures wouldn't make it on social media at all. I also like to make vloggy type videos, and then I see clips like these and it completely puts me off because I'm always thinking of my teeth. So I decided, it's time. I did some research on some local orthodontists and I found one that I liked and I decided to make an appointment. I chose to have ceramic braces, but before I could have them put in, they told me that I'd have to have 4 teeth removed. This was me on the day that I had my tooth extractions. 9 injections later and a lot of pulling and tugging and noises I wish to never hear again. This was me after. But if you're grossed out by blood, I would suggest that you look away now because the next picture is what came out of my mouth. Only one came out in one piece and the others snapped as my orthodontist pulled them out. And this was me when I got home when the anesthetic was still intact. And this is the last picture I have of me before my braces were put on. And then this is after I got home after it was all done. And now onto my first update. 2 days ago, I got my braces put in and I just want to quickly show you what it kind of looks like now, and I'll give you updates with how it progresses to get my perfect smile. So this is what it looks like now, and as you can see, you got the gaps here and here, and this is what I believe is going to close first because you can see that they've got the elastic bands here. And they're really pulling them together to close the gaps. And that's where my mouth was. And it's really, really painful at the moment. I can't chew. When I close my mouth, it's odd. Like it only touches on one side here and one side here. So when I actually chomp on food, I can't really like chew the food properly. It just pierces holes in the food, but it's really, really painful. I'm hoping that it will only last for this week whilst the braces kind of adjust to the adjustments that they've made the first time, and then I'll be able to actually eat food properly. So I'm kind of on like a soft food diet at the moment, but needs must. I'm just looking ahead for what it's going to look like eventually, and this is just part of the process. I mean, I got the worst bit done when these were removed, so anyway, it's tough, but this is now. See you next time. I just got to the gym and I just want to quickly give you an update that this morning my teeth were still a bit sore. I had porridge for breakfast and it took me probably around 25 minutes to actually eat the whole bowl of porridge. It was so painful. So I thought it's time to actually try out this wax, this orthodontic wax that the dentist gave to me. So you can probably see here, I'm gonna open it out. Can you see the wax out here? The wire, the metal wire across was rubbing against the inside of my mouth, just over here. And I can feel already that it's really sore inside my mouth. And every time I take a spoonful of food and I have to change the shape of my mouth, it rubs against that wire. And now, after putting that wax in, oh my goodness, it's so much better. So I wish I did it earlier, to be fair, but I was a bit stubborn not to put it on. But now I've put it on, and now that I'm in the gym, when I'm doing my heavy breathing, when I'm going to be doing weights and stuff, hopefully having that wax will help out. So let's see how it goes. And then, oh, I don't know if I showed you yesterday, but let me show you the inside of my mouth like this from this angle. I just want to make sure that let's go from here as well. I just want to get it all covered so that when I compare before and after, you can really see the movement from the teeth. I even watched a YouTube video last night, one to talk about getting this like water flosser called a water pick. I'm going to look at that after the gym. And one of the things you were saying was just make sure you take loads of progress photos. But I think it's important for me to actually make videos as well, so you can see what my teeth look like as I'm actually talking to someone. And then I'll also show some videos of what I used to look like before braces, which kind of made me want to get the braces in the first place anyway. Right, time for me to go gym. I'll speak to you later. Morning. Just finished my pre-work 5k run. First run with my braces on. A bit paranoid because I still got wax in here. A bit paranoid that I was just going to breathe that out, but it was all right. I think my mouth still doesn't know where to rest itself because it's still getting used to the braces being in there, but otherwise it's all right. I'll take more pictures later. But yeah, so I'll give you a quick update. Okay, so I'm on my lunch break and thought it's time for another update regarding my teeth. So here they are. Now I must say, today when I woke up this morning, this bit here, this wire where I've been putting the wax on, it's not hurting today. So I think the wax kind of stopped the wire from irritating it, but it feels fully healed and I can have like full movement in my mouth, which I've not experienced yet since I've had the braces on. So that's a positive. Today I'm going to be brave and I'm going to try and chew some food. So I've got my noodles, and then I asked the chef to make me some scrambled eggs as well. So yes, I'm gonna chew on the eggs, but at least it's something a bit softer, and let's see how that goes. But still, on this side, when I bite down, the teeth meet here on this side, but not on this side. So I feel like I'll need to chew more on here. So let's see. Bon appetito. It's been a minute since I last gave you an update, and I think the last time I spoke to you, I was going to try chewing, so I had some scrambled eggs for lunch. So when I tried scrambled eggs the other day, my goodness, it was the first time I've had solid food and I could actually chew a little bit. And oh man, I was ravenous. I inhaled that food. But when I went to go and clean my teeth, the eggs were everywhere, and I mean literally everywhere. When I was mouthwashing after I brushed my teeth, I think I mouthwashed like 3 times and there was still egg coming out. Oh, it was gross, but it was just nice to be able to eat solid food. And then in the evening, I was able to have what did I have? A fish pie, and it had prawns in it, which I didn't expect. But when I tried chewing on it, it was actually all right. I'm able to chew, but still it's only this one side that can actually, where the teeth meet to be able to bite food. But it's getting better, getting more comfortable, getting used to it, and just enjoying my smoothie now. All right, catch you later. Another day, another update. Now, as you can see, my elastics have turned a bit yellow. Yesterday I really wanted a curry, so I had a curry and then I completely forgot that turmeric, it stains really easily. So now the elastics have gone a bit yellow. Anyway, I don't mind. At least I don't need to be worried about it now until my next appointment, where I'm guessing they're gonna replace them. I don't know. So I'm getting more and more confident every day of chewing. I even had sushi today after the gym, which is really good. I can feel my bite changing, and when I run my tongue against the back of my teeth, especially at the top, something's changing. So something's working. I probably can't tell the difference, but I'm looking forward to when I go and like meet, I don't know, like sister, brother, cousin, or family who haven't seen me through the entire process of the braces. I mean, it's only been a week, but you know, they might see something that I don't because I see it every day. So let's see. But yeah, still no crunchy foods, which I probably won't be eating crunchy foods for the whole time I've got braces on, but getting better. Till next time. Another day, another update. I just came back from the dentist, and I thought I'd give you a quick update on what happened today. So at the top left here, I believe like the end of the wire, where they cut it off, they trim it off when you get your braces installed. There was a bit like hanging out, and it was rubbing against the inside of my mouth, and it was becoming a bit irritable. So I called up my orthodontist this morning asking if I could see my orthodontist, and luckily I was able to get an appointment today. And I was in and out within minutes, where he just trimmed it down, and I can feel and notice the difference already. And he said to me just to rinse my mouth with salt water regularly for the next couple of days, and that should help heal the bit where it's been scratching the inside of my mouth. So I'll start doing that when I get home. But otherwise, yeah, everything's fine. I'm getting more and more confident with eating my food. It's starting to not bother me as much when food gets stuck inside these areas here. I'm not sure if I told you already, but note to self, don't have Indian food until like maybe the couple of days before your next appointment, because it makes your elastics go a bit stained. But at the moment, I really don't mind. I know for the future now to be a bit wary, but it's okay. I didn't even ask today if he could change them to the clear ones, the fresh ones. And to be honest, I don't think he would have had the time to do it today, whereas because it was just to kind of have a look at that bit that was sticking out, the end bit of the wire, he was able to see me so quickly, whereas I believe if he was going to do the fresh elastics, it might have taken him a bit longer. So, but I'm really not too fast, otherwise I would have asked for it anyway. So yeah, it's going really well. Getting a bit more confident. I'm obsessing a bit over pictures and videos that I'm taking of myself, because I'm wanting to see change already with the teeth. I was FaceTiming my sister this morning, and she said she noticed a difference, but I don't know if that's just her just being nice. But I'm trying to notice a difference, and with loads of vlogs that I'm seeing and people that I'm talking to, they're just like, just wait a couple more weeks. It's only been 10 days since I had them installed. So maybe I should just wait a bit longer, be patient a little bit, and see the difference in a couple of weeks' time. So let's see. I am having so many smoothies at the moment. I don't think I've made so many smoothies in my life. I think I'm making my money's worth with the NutriBullet that I bought years and years and years ago. I'm having at least a smoothie a day. I'm going to have another one when I get in. I think I'm going to have it's mango, kiwi, lime, and avocado smoothie, which I can't wait to try. But yeah, otherwise, getting more and more confident, still trying to eat soft foods where I can, and until the next update. See ya. Hello again, another day, another update. I think the last time I spoke to you was when I went to the dentist to get them to check a wire that was sticking out over here. But since then, it's been like maybe, I don't know, I think it's been 2 days since then, and I can say that I feel like my teeth are actually moving. I know it sounds a bit weird to say, you probably won't be able to notice it from the video, but maybe you will. Let's see. When you run, I'm sure people who have braces do exactly this as well. When you run your tongue against the back of your teeth like this, like it doesn't feel like what I'm normally used to. And I feel like the teeth are aligning and it feels straighter. I don't know if that's like a mental thing, but even when I look at myself after I brush my teeth and I just smile in the mirror, I can tell that it does look straighter. I don't know, maybe that's just me being a bit optimistic. I'm guessing, like I said before, like being a little bit more patient, and I reckon in a couple more weeks time, I mean, I've got 4 weeks until my next appointment when I'm guessing they're going to tighten the braces. It will be even more straighter and there'll be a little bit more of a transformation, but let's see. But just another update for you whilst I'm having a quick break at work, and back to work I go, and nice to see you again. Another day, another lunch, another update. Yeah, no, all's good. Again, getting more confident with my teeth. Oh, this is what it looks like now. Freshly brushed at work. Oh, that's something I need to show you actually. So I bought this this case to hold my toothbrush, toothpaste, and my interdental brush. So I'll show you that at some point. It's not with me now. But yeah, so again, getting more confident. I can feel my teeth moving for sure. My bite, it seems like my bite is changing every day, and especially this tooth here, I feel like this one is moving this way. And again, if when I rub my tongue against the back of my teeth, I can certainly feel the backs of my teeth that I don't think I've felt before. But then again, I'm going through this every single day that I don't think I realized that I couldn't feel these parts of my teeth before. I don't know, but it looks like they're moving. Oh, and I noticed as well that my resting face now is this. So my mouth is open. I didn't notice that before, and I noticed that when I tried to actually close my mouth, that it requires a little bit of effort to keep my mouth closed. But anyway, whatever, I don't care. Oh, and today it's someone's birthday at work today, so someone baked cupcakes, and that was the first time that I kind of, how do I explain, like, you know when you bite into an apple, you have the apple and you go like this. So that's the first time I kind of bit using my front teeth to kind of bite onto it, and I thought it was going to be a bit uncomfortable, but it actually wasn't too bad. And I feel like where I was worried before about eating certain foods, I think I just need to try, and then if it hurts, you know, and stop eating in that way. But I feel like I'm just overly cautious because I just don't want the pain. I don't want to experience the pain and whatnot, but I suppose I'll try it. I mean, now I know that I can have cupcakes. That's probably one less smoothie that I can make where I can have a cupcake instead. I don't know. Let's see. But that's my update for today. Next time I'll show you my toothbrush kit that I got from Amazon. And see you next time. Bye. Another day, another update. I'm just running my bath, and I thought I'd quickly tell you what's happened today. So I noticed when I was brushing my teeth after I had my lunch that the wire here has come out of the bracket on this canine here. I noticed it when I was brushing my teeth. I thought, hang on, my stained elastic isn't on there. And then I realised it's come out. So luckily I take pictures of my braces almost every day. And I noticed that it happened over the weekend. So that time that I told you I went to the dentist because of that wire that was sticking out the back, it happened a couple of days after that, which is so annoying. And I'm starting to get really paranoid about how the bracket may have moved too much, that when Chig, my dentist, puts the wire back in the bracket, it's not going to be aligned properly compared to what I've seen in pictures before. I don't know, maybe that's just me just overthinking it, but I'm really frustrated with myself. But I'm hoping it's going to be a quick fix. Well, they told me it's only going to be a 5-minute appointment, but there's me just always thinking of the worst. So I'm going to ask him maybe my my oral routine. So how I use the electric toothbrush morning and evening at home, and the water pick, whether that might cause that to happen again, I don't know. Or whether I should just stick to a manual toothbrush as well. I'm not sure, but I'm going to ask those questions with Chig just to find out. So I'll let you know. But yeah, very annoying. So I've got the weekend. Today is Friday, so I've got the weekend without it. I'm sure me thinking about it that it's going to move loads whilst the wire is out, but I'm sure it won't. So let's see what Chig says on Monday, and then I'll update you again. But otherwise, everything's fine. Again, getting more and more confident. Sound like a broken record, but I'm getting more and more confident with eating. So yeah, now just this little mini setback. So let's see. Also, just a quick shout out to Epsom Dental. Every time I've called them, well, I say every time, with the wire at the back that was poking out and now the wire that's come out of the bracket, they've been super friendly, the reception team, every time I've called. It's like they know who I am now as well. Very clear with their communication. They even said to me this time round that on Monday when I go in for my appointment with Chig, that it should only take no longer than 5 minutes. I really appreciate that with them. And Chig, my orthodontist, he's really good too. Like when I go in and see him and when we chat, it's not just small talk. Like we genuinely have proper conversations, and he just seems interested in me as me. So I really like that about Chig and his team, his staff as well. I wanted to quickly mention that so that you guys are aware that the people who are looking after me and my teeth are outstanding. So thank you very much. Hi guys, so I just turned up for my appointment at the dentist and today they're going to be checking up on this wire here. It just come off the bracket here. And I felt it go, actually no, I didn't feel it go, but I noticed that it wasn't there when I was brushing my teeth, that I updated you last time. So I'm gonna ask them, well, I'm hoping that they're going to be able to put that back in, and then I'm sure I'll feel pressure on this tooth here. And then I've got some paranoid questions I really want to ask them as well, like the gap here in between this tooth and this tooth. There's like gum, like a mass of gum that's building up in between there, like a lump. I don't know if that's because the teeth are moving like this and it's pushing the gum together, but it's not happening in either of the other extraction sites. So I'm going to ask them about that as well. And I'm going to ask them that on my next appointment on the 2nd, if they're actually going to change the elastics, because they're starting to get more stained. But it's my own fault because I'm just loving food and I just want to eat the foods that I want to eat. But if I know that they're going to be changed on the 2nd, then I can eat from now until the 2nd whatever I want to eat and not care about them staining more. And then I think I'll be in I think I'll like create for myself a more of a stricter routine from the 2nd of June until the next appointment, to help them not stain as much. But then again, that's just me being a bit vain. But anyway, like now I don't care, but I think that's because I stained them quite early on. But anyway, so I'm going to ask them about the gum, I'm going to ask them about the elastics. Oh, and also I can still only bite with the 2 molars on this side, second from the back. Those are the only teeth that meet when I close my 2 teeth. So I'm going to ask him if that's still okay. And again, me being paranoid, I don't know, because if it's those 2 teeth that are always meeting with each other when I'm talking, when I'm eating, the top molar from second from the back, I don't know if it just feels a bit loose or like jiggly. I don't know. I'll tell them about it, and I'm sure they'll think it's normal. Like from some videos that I've been watching, I've seen how they some people, they put like buttons or something in their teeth that push their teeth upwards just to get it aligned. Maybe that's similar to what's happening with mine, and it will just settle down once I'm able to use more teeth to bite down on. I don't know, but let's see. I'll ask him those 3 questions and I'll update you after. I'll see you in a bit. Hi guys, I've just got to work, so I thought I'd give you an update from my appointment at the dentist. So they fixed the wire, so I'll show you here. They put I may be completely off the mark here, but I thought I heard something like a ligature wire or something. So instead of an elastic band that they put around it to keep the wire in the bracket itself, they've put another wire. So it's a white one here. I don't know if you can see this eye here. And he did it on this side also. So he took off the elastic band and he put on the eye here. I think just to keep it extra secure. So that's all fine. And then I went ahead and asked my 3 paranoid questions. So let's start with the gum bit here. He said that's perfectly normal because this tooth is so forward and it's coming back on itself. He said it's normal that the gum is kind of like making a lump, but he said that's absolutely normal and it will go away once it starts to move, once the tooth starts to move in place. So that's sorted. He checked my bite again. I told him that I'm not having any discomfort. It's just me being paranoid. It's just my head thinking that because it's only these 2 teeth here that are meeting, that it feels a bit loose, so to speak. But it was like, no, it's absolutely fine, it's normal. But he checked my entire bite, so he's absolutely happy with it. And then I asked him about the elastics and how I told him I just really enjoy my food at the moment, and I'm not really too fussed about the stained elastics I have now. But if I know that they're going to be changed on the 2nd of June on my next appointment, then I told him I'm just going to be more careful with what I eat. So yeah, all fine. And then I'm going to be seeing him in a couple of weeks' time. We'll get these changed, and then I'll give you an update. Well, actually, I'll update you a bit before, just to kind of give you guys my expectations of what I think is going to happen, and then what actually happens, and then I'll update you guys again. Just going to give you a quick update since yesterday when they fixed my wire when I went to the dentist. So yesterday was a bit eventful. Because it's a wire now around the bracket rather than an elastic band, it's a little bit sharp, that it's kind of pressing against, I feel the sharpness pressing against the inside of my mouth here. So what I've had to use, which I'm sure many other people have used as well in the past, but I've had to use it even more so now because it's quite sharp, is the orthodontic wax. So you'll see here, I had to put the wax on here and here just to protect the inside of my mouth. But I reckon a couple more days of that, because it was similar to when, do you remember when I had the wax on this part here? Because this part of the wire was rubbing against the inside of my mouth as well. I think my mouth just needs getting used to that wire being there. I mean, it is sharp, but it's not too sharp. And again, my teeth are just going to move at some point as well, that it might not be sharp in that specific area where it is now. So let's see. But with the wax, it's manageable. I've got my appointment again in just less than 3 weeks, where they're going to change whatever they're going to change. And again, I'll update you guys about that sooner, near the time of the appointment. So let's see. But I just thought, because I just heated up my lunch now, and whilst it's cooling down, I'll quickly show you what this looks like. I can eat with this in, but I will check to make sure that it's still there after I've had my lunch. Otherwise, I just need to apply more dental wax. And I might even make a separate video on me applying it, just to show you guys how easy and how simple it is, and the relief that you get from it. And especially because of my line of work, where I'm working in a hotel, and I'm constantly talking to guests. So my mouth is always moving, so there's even more reason to put the wax on, because my mouth is constantly doing this, like how I'm talking to you guys on a video. So that really does help it. And then of course, when I'm at home and I'm not talking as much, there's not really much need for it here. Like in the night when I go to bed, I don't need this. Like last night, I didn't have the wax in overnight. So let's see how it goes. I'm sure a couple more days of having this in will be fine, and then I can take the wax off and I won't need it on a more permanent basis during the day. So I'll let you guys know, but I'm now going to go and have my lunch. Bye. Morning, guys. I just finished my morning run, and I ran past my dentist, and I realized I haven't actually given an update for a while. So the last time I updated you guys, I was using the orthodontic wax on this part here, and actually this part here as well, because when they change it from the elastic wire to the metal wire to keep the actual wire in place, it was rubbing against the inside of my mouth. So I was using the orthodontic wax, and I haven't had to use it for the past couple of days. I mean, it's healed up pretty well. And when your orthodontist tells you to rinse your mouth with salt water, it does help. So I think that kind of sped up the healing process of where it scratched inside my mouth. So I've been using it for a while. Again, it sounds repetitive, but I'm getting more and more confident with eating foods. I feel like it's just taking time for my mouth to get used to it, to the braces being in there. So I'm getting on with it fine. Only a couple of weeks until I have my adjustment made. I'm still eating all the foods that I want to eat. Lots of curries because of my favorite cuisine, and because I'm not really too fussed about the staining of the elastics. But I'll show you quickly actually. And I don't know if you guys will notice, but I definitely have. But this tooth has, this one here has moved considerably this way. I can tell the difference, and I'm obsessed with looking at before and after pictures, but I'll show you those anyway. But I feel like they're moving. I'm quite happy with the progress. I can't wait for this one here to start moving into that gap. So let's see. It's a patience game, I suppose, but yeah, I'm pretty happy. Now time to hit the shower and off to work. See ya. So at work today, there are some people who are saying that they're noticing the difference in my teeth, which is quite nice to see. So maybe then, when I was saying to you earlier that maybe you guys can notice the change in the teeth, maybe you can, because they clearly notice it as well. So, but anyway, having a bit of a frustrating day, so to speak. And one of my colleagues printed this out for me, and it made me laugh. I wanted to share it with you. So it says on here, life is short, smile while you still have teeth. Literally. Anyway, it made me smile. And I'm sure people who are watching this video have braces as well will really appreciate that message. And I wanted you guys to see it too. Right, see ya. So that's the first month done. Let me share with you 5 things that I've learned in my first month. So the first thing would be to take lots of pictures and videos as well. I didn't intend to make a vlog type video like this. I just wanted to take videos to see what my teeth would look like as if I was talking to a person. But then it just grew into making videos like this so that I can give you guys update and then put it up on YouTube for you guys to see as well. And if you want to take progress videos as well as progress photos, I would suggest that you start way before your appointment, like even before you have any teeth extractions or before they go on. I wanted to do this in hindsight, but I was running late to my appointment because I couldn't find a parking space where my orthodontist is, and I didn't have that opportunity to take a really nice before photo and a before video to really start off this video. But it's okay, like I've started now and you can just follow me in my journey from now. The second thing I learned was how much your braces can hurt when they're first put in. For me personally, they did hurt, especially for the first kind of 10 days. I did struggle with the pain, mainly with eating. I mean, once I took some ibuprofen or some painkillers, it was kind of okay, and it was manageable. But with eating, I'm a proper foodie, and every time I tried to eat, it was pretty much torture, you know. And I kind of stuck to a soft food diet for the first 10 days at least, and then of course I started to get a bit more comfortable with my braces being in there. But yeah, it was a struggle, and I did have cravings for the food that I miss. Like, I'd love nothing more than to bite into a burger now, or to even have an apple, but I just don't feel comfortable to do so, and it hurts as well when I put pressure on these teeth here. So never mind. I suppose it will just make it that much more sweeter when the braces come off, and then I'll be able to have it. So let's wait until then. The third thing I learned was how your mouth will need time to get used to everything that's going on in here. So not only does it need to get used to having braces inside your mouth, but also your wire or the brackets themselves could easily be rubbing against the inside of your mouth, and the inside of your mouth will need time to get used to that too. And there are things that you can use that can help soothe the pain that it causes, like orthodontic wax or Bongella or Oragel or something similar as well. But be patient, it takes time, and once your mouth get used to it, it's okay, it's manageable. And the fourth thing I learned, you'll find that cleaning your teeth becomes an absolute chore, but trust me when I say that it's just another thing that you'll just get used to doing. I don't think my teeth have ever been this clean, ever, because of my new oral hygiene routine that I'm currently into. And when I had my teeth extracted before the braces got put on, I did floss regularly, and I realized for the first time the benefits of flossing. And then once the braces were put in, it just became a much harder task, and it became so tedious and time consuming that I just stopped flossing, and I had to find an alternative. So I watched a couple of videos and did some research online about water flossers like this one here, and they are an absolute lifesaver. If ever you're going to get braces, you have to get one of these, because they really get rid of all of the food that are just stuck and in and around your teeth, and they do feel as clean as if I did use actual floss as well. Now, my fifth and last thing that I learned from my first month is that even though with my new oral hygiene routine that I have, it's not going to stop my elastics for my brackets getting stained. It went from being clear to not so clear, as you can see. They're a bit yellow here. But it's okay. I mean, I was warned about it before I had my braces put in, and even after they were put in, I was given a leaflet as well to say these are the foods that you should avoid. But you know, Indian is my favorite cuisine, and when my colleague made those chapatis for me, I had to get a curry. And then of course, forgetting that turmeric is a heavy stainer, after I finished brushing my teeth, I realized that they had stained. But it was a blessing in disguise, I suppose, because it meant that I wasn't so conscious about the foods that I was eating after I had that curry, and I didn't particularly care. Whereas now, after my next appointment, when I get my first adjustment made, I think I am going to be a bit cautious until my next appointment after, where I can just binge on food the week before. I might keep a diary after that adjustment's made in a couple of weeks' time, just to see which foods that I eat would end up staining the elastics. So keep posted for that video so you can have a look at that one. And that brings us to the end of my first month. So in my next video, in month 2, we're going to be having a family barbecue because it's going to be my cousin's birthday. So they're going to see my braces for the very first time. So you'll see their reactions to that as well. And then I've also got my appointment for my first adjustment since having my braces put in. So that's in a couple of weeks, like I mentioned before. So I'll take you through that journey as well, and I'll update you with that also. Thanks for watching. Until next time, ciao.